I'm going to show you that you can do something very effective and very tough in as short as 10 minutes. Part 2 of this video will be a pull workout. So this was initially due to have commentary all the way through while I was doing the workout. Brilliantly, I didn't press record on the microphone, so it didn't record. So I'm going to do a voiceover. If you watch the 10-minute chest workout, this is exactly the same format. It's starting with basically 2 compound lifts, 2 big movements. I'm doing chin-ups and I'm doing prone rows with this one. First set is a light, moderate to light warm-up, active warm-up let's call it. After that you rest for exactly 45 seconds and then you move into the first of 2 regular hard maximal sets. I'm not going to go to failure I'm going to try and avoid failure. I want to stay 1 to 2 reps short because you just don't have the recovery time. So that was 45 seconds rest completed. This is then the 3rd ready work set, and on this set I do an immediate drop. And we're looking at maybe dropping maybe 1/3 of the weight. And again, with the same as the chest workout, you don't have the luxury of the recovery, so your loads might have to go down. And again, this isn't an ideal perfect workout. This is a kind of emergency workout when you're really pushed for time, which is sometimes the case. You might go to the gym and get a phone call that takes up 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then you're left with a very short space of time to get something done. You can get something done. So this was the second exercise. Again, same format, light weight to start with, and I'm going to use that same weight for my drop set. You can do any exercises with this really. I find it would be very hard to do legs, but you can do machines, you can do dumbbells, barbells, they're all interchangeable. The beauty of this workout and the previous push workout, it's all done in exactly the same place. So this was the first of 2 real work sets. So it's 3 sets, but with the drop set on there, it's kind of like 3.5 sets. I'm explaining while this video is on that normally I would lift heavier than this, but because of the reduced time, it just kills you. It's good as a shock method. Every now and again, it's good to change things up, give the body a bit of a shock, changing the reps, changing the pace, changing the timing. All valid ways of eliciting a training response. So this is the drop set, straight onto those lighter weights. So I went from about 30 to 25 kilos on this. Again, this is probably around about 3/4 of what I would normally lift if I was taking 2 to 3 minute rests. My little camera move, and then this is the last sequence. So this is, I'm using 2 movements. I'm going to go for a wide row, and then I'm going to go from the harder exercise into an easier exercise, but because I'm already fatigued, it's quite tough to do. So it's about 10 reps with a wide pull. As soon as I finish that wide pull, I'm going to go to the stronger movement, which is the low pull. And then after this, all you're going to do is rest for 30 seconds. A bit of lactic acid buildup. I sweated a lot during this workout, considering it was the second half of a 10-minute workout. I was sweating a lot. So this is the last one. Wide pull, bit of mid traps, rear delts, and then into that stronger movement when you're already pre-fatigued. And that's done. All right, so there was a prime example of me setting out in a workout and not checking my equipment. I believe the whole of that video was without sound. So if you're watching this with me speaking now, I've obviously done a voiceover. And at the end of the video, what I explained was that this workout took just over 19 minutes. It's 19 minutes with a bit of change. That's pretty good. There's no excuse. If all you've got is 15 minutes, you can do something with those 15 minutes. You can do a lot in 15 minutes. If I wanted to add a bit of a hit to it, I could add a little 45-second run at the beginning of each sequence, add something to it. 10 minutes for both of those different workouts. 10 minutes for the chest workout, 10 minutes for the pull workout. I'm in and out, done a warm up. If you combine both of them together, maybe I've spent 25 minutes in the gym at most. You can also start with a lighter load and include that as your warm up, and then you work for exactly 10 minutes. So there you go. Simple way of making a workout very tough, but very effective at the same time. Nothing replaces a full workout, as in the functional muscle program, but you can do your best to adapt